everyone. My name is Rabbi Deborah McKenzie, and we will begin our Maariv service in just under 4 minutes. In the meantime, I hope everyone has had a very restful and nice weekend, wonderful weekend, and a very awesome Monday. Hello, Avi. How are you? Shalom from the kosher biker. I hope all is well with you. Hope you've had a great weekend and an awesome Monday. We will begin our Maariv service in just under 3 minutes. Shalom, Claudia. Thank you so much, Avi. Shalom, Sharon. How are you? We will begin our Maariv service in just under 1 minute. Hope everyone's coming off of a really great weekend and a very awesome Monday. Trying to look up to see what February 3rd was. We have no Jewish holidays we're observing today. Nothing that stands out as a particular observing holiday. But apparently it is American Painter's Day and Doggy Day night and Elmo's birthday and Feed the Birds Day. International Golden Retriever Day. So yeah, there are quite a few things, I guess, that are going on February 3rd. Of course, there's Football Hangover Day as well. Shalom, Larry. Shalom, John. How are you? Shalom, Yuri. How are you? Hello, Joseph. And hello, Rabbi Veronica. Shalom ve'erev tov, everyone. My name is Rabbi Deborah McKenzie, and I am located in a balmy Clarksburg, Maryland, which is a suburb of Washington, D.C. I am also a JSLI Rabbinical School alumna, and it is indeed my honor and pleasure to be with you this evening. We will be using the Rabbi Deborah Sidur in the online Sidurim. We'll also use the chat function throughout our service this evening. Oh, well, thank you, Sharon. Okay. Certainly will keep you in mind. For those of you, Sharon is a classmate, a very good friend and high school classmate of mine. We go back quite a few ways. Quite a few years. So with that, thank you, Rabbi Veronica. Shalom, Joseph, and congratulations, Larry. You get to celebrate particularly because the Chiefs. So congratulations. With that, let us welcome each other with the Hine Matov. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Behold how good and pleasant it is for brothers and sisters to dwell together. Shalom, Ellen, and shalom, Elizabeth. I hope everyone has had a great weekend and a very awesome Monday. And let the good in me connect with the good in others until all the world is transformed through the compelling power of love. Let us join together in our call for worship, the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Praise be the Lord unto whom all praises are due. Praise be the Lord unto whom all praises are due, now and forever. Welcome, Reba. How are you? Let us now welcome the evening with the Maariv-Aravim, the evening prayer. Praised are you, Adonai, our God, who rules the universe. By your word is the evening dusk, and by your wisdom is the dawn. The day is designed wondrously, and the seasons are set in order, and by your will are the stars arranged in the sky. Adonai Tzavaot is your name. You create day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness away from light. Eternal God, your sovereignty shall embrace us forever. Praised are you, Adonai, for each evening's dusk. Baruch atah Adonai, Maariv-Aravim. Amen. Actually, the weather is wonderful here today too, Ellen. It's almost unseasonably warm, but then I guess the groundhog did not see his shadow. So spring is supposed to come early. Wink, wink. Thank you, Sharon. Let us go to the Ahavat Olam in English. Everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel and everyone from around the world. Let us go to page 6 for the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Eternal One is our God. The Eternal God is one. Let us go to the V'ahavta in English on page 8. And you shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions with which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall remember to do all these commandments and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet. Let us go to page 9 for the Micha Mocha, a song generated right out of the Parsha we read this week. Micha Mocha Ba'elim Adonai, Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, norati lot osef eleh. Who is like you, O God, among the gods that are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Let us go to the Hashkivenu, our request for protection. Make us, Adonai, to lie down in peace, and awaken us again, our sovereign in life. Spread over us your shelter of peace, and guide us with your good counsel. Save us because of your mercy. Shield us from enemies and pestilence, from starvation, sword, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us, and shelter us in the shadow of your wings, O God, who watches over us and delivers us, our gracious and merciful ruler. Guard our coming and our going. Grant us life and peace, now and always. Praised are you, Adonai, eternal guardian of your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, shomer amo Yisrael la'ad. Amen. Happy Monday, Marianne. How are you? Hope you've had a great weekend and an awesome Monday. And let us go to page 12 for the Chatzi Kaddish. Yitkadav Yitkadash Shemei Rabbah Be'alma Divrach Rutei V'yamlich Malchutei B'chayechon Uvyomechon Uvchayedecho Be'Yisrael Bagala Bagala Ubizman Kariv V'yimaru Amen. Yeshmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam olam Me'amayayid Barach Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yipohar V'yiromam V'yitnaseh V'yitador V'yitaleh V'yitalal Shemei Kudsha B'richu Le'elam Em Kol Birchata V'shirata ושפחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ואמרו Amen. I'd like to say hello to Sue Marie and to Amy and to Eager Creature. And at this time, let us have a moment of silent devotion, silent meditation, or silent reflection. At this time, let us go to page 14 for Tefilat HaAmidah, and let us lift our spirits and raise our hearts and rise humbly in prayer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor ve'Hanora El Elyon Gomer Chasadim Tovim ve'Konei HaKol ve'Zocher Chasdei Avot ve'Imahot u'mevii Gola livnei v'nehem למען שמו ביאהבה מלך עוזר מושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם יעזרת שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע משיב הרוח מוריד הגשם מחכה חיים בחסד מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לישני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה ונאמרת לחיות הכל ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. This time I'd like to say hello to Ruben and to Troy. Welcome. I hope everyone has had, I hope you've had a really great weekend and a really awesome Monday. Because we've come to that time in our service for the Hoda'ah, our time to offer thanks. And there's so many things that just draw our attention, that bombard us, that requires our energy or takes our energy, or we willingly give our energy to. And it can oftentimes we lose sight of actually just being able to remember those points of lights in our journey that remind us, or that tell us, that really paint the path of a life of lessons and blessings and achievements. So at this time, I want you to take a moment to recall, remember, acknowledge, and be present in your own journey. In your own journey. To recall, remember, and acknowledge your achievements, the lessons you've learned, the loved ones in your lives, the kindnesses and good fortune that you've not only received, but that you've been able to share. Times when you've had a joyful heart or sincere sense of gratitude or sense of peace or any of the many and varied blessings. I'm going to read the Hodah aloud while you do that. And if you are so inclined, please type in at least one item for which you are truly, truly grateful. We proclaim that you are Adonai, our God, and the God of our ancestors throughout all time. You are the rock of our lives, the shield of our salvation in every generation. We thank you and praise you for our lives that are in your hand, for our souls that are in your charge, for your miracles that are with us daily, for your wonders and gifts that accompany us at all times, morning, evening, morning, and noon. For you are good and your mercy everlasting. For you are compassionate and your kindness never ending. We have always placed our hope in you. Tonight, we're praying and thankful because Marianne has an interview to be a cantor for the high holidays this year, and we'll thank Positive Marianne that they will choose you. Sharon, you are closing on a house in the Boston area, and we are going to send our intention that all will go well for you. Amy, you got the job and your diploma. We know you are ever grateful for that, and we are there with you in support of that. And Larry is thankful that his son detailed his car for his 75th birthday tomorrow. Mazel tov, Larry, Yom Huledet Sameach, and that is wonderful. That is wonderful. And yes, Sharon, you just want to hold space for gratitude for your life accomplishments and disappointments and all the wonderful people you know. And that's the purpose of us doing this, to hold space for each other, support each other as we give thanks. This is the time when we can remember again these points of light that have really paved a path and have lit our way to where we are now and help us as we move forward. Yuri is thankful for family, as always, and Avi is thankful for education. And Ellen was able to go through a 4.5-hour nuclear test today. Yes, indeed, Ellen. And Rabbi Veronica, definitely. God protected hand over us. And Troy started applying to make Aliyah. Mazel tov, Troy. And again, you are on the journey. Shalom, Barbara, and shaking y'all. I am thankful. I got my bandage and everything off today. I got a little sleeve, so the hand is healing. And of course, I am always thankful to be with you. I'm thankful that we are all connected in family. I don't know if we could feel closer if we were in a brick and mortar synagogue, outside of really just wanting to have that physical interaction of shaking your hand or just seeing each other face to face. But the energy we create here is truly truly remarkable, and it's holy. So for that, I am always grateful that we have this space and this sacred place to come to. For all these goodness and blessings, we shall ever praise and exalt you. May every living creature thank you and praise you faithfully, God of our deliverance and our help. Praised are you, Adonai, the essence of goodness, to whom it is worthy to give praise. Amen, the Amen. And of course, as we hold space for each other, as we remind each other of our blessings and remind ourselves of our blessings in the presence of each other, let us remember those who also need us to hold space for them as they are in need of healing or need of recovery or restoration, in need of encouragement and strengthening, in need of comfort and acceptance, in need of solace and peace. At this time, please type in the names of those for whom you want the prayer for healing said. And we know there are so many among us here tonight, as well as those who we hold in our hearts and our minds, as well as those that are in our space. I will, as you type the names in and I read the names aloud, let us please focus our collective healing energy and intention and pray for those who are in need of the prayer of healing. Heal us, Adonai, and we shall be healed. Help us, and we shall be saved, for you are our glory. Grant complete and perfect healing for all of our afflictions. May you who blessed our ancestors, may it be your will to send complete healing and restoration of body, mind, and soul too. Judy Bakhaya, Rala, Kathy McLean, Robert, Dorothy, Jim, Bob, Kelly, Sherry, and David, Marianne Bakhaya, Adrian Job, Alan Bennett, Rabbi Adele, Becky's Aunt Betty, Paula's husband Doug, Carly's Bat, Ray Knight, Jack, Laura, Vicky, and Gloria. And if there are other names, please type them in. In the meantime, I will add Anthony Ward, Stephanie, Lucy, Valerie, Aaron, Maddie, Trey, Maddie, Mayo, Bonnie, Izumi, Malcolm, Rose, and Albert, Alexis, Terry, Bernard, Mary, and Joseph Aronofsky, Vogel family, Ginny Batwana, Tinoki, Shandel Bat Sharon, Me'er Ben Sorka, Hanabat Shandel, Rabbi William Love and his family, Leah, Adnom Gabru, Luis, Miriam, Myler family, the Ringel family, the Gracken family, Mabel Sanders, the Evans and Jones families, Platty's family, John Lewis, Rabbi Norman Maybloom and his family, Rabbi Miriam Sachs-Lesham and her family, Beth, Ken Dutko and his family, Ike and his family, the Langholt family, Patrice, Michael, and John and the Allen family, Renee and Sydney, Thang Nguyen, Wendy Vogel, Patty Vogel, the James family, the Orlandi family, the Wright family, the Haley and Doyle families, the Williams, McKenzie, and Grant families, Roland and Judy Hanson, the Frankel family, those injured as well as family and friends of those lost in tragedies of 2020, including the Bryant family, the Chester family, the Altobelli family, the Mauser family, and the Zobian family. We also include the homeless, as well as those injured warriors, as well as family and friends of those soldiers lost and who made the ultimate sacrifice. Our brothers and sisters in worship affected and impacted by causeless hatred, anti-Semitism, racism, misinformation, misunderstanding, and psychological and physiological inconsistencies that continue to lead to violence and fatalities in religious institutions and assemblies. Williola, Fred, Sarah, Zachariah, Tefania, Tzion, Israela, Rob, Rich, Sylvia, Matt and Eli Asamacher, Aaron, Lucy, and the Sutphin and Crowley families, Jazer Nelson family, Marsha, Herbert, Rachel, Gilaloma bat Rachel, Avat bat Miriam, Rob Jenny and her family, Rob Tony, the Terry family, the Cohen family, Saliha and her grandmother and the Chikiri family, and Steve Davis. And the people of Puerto Rico that are still dealing with earthquakes, along with all others who suffer. And may those who tend to those who are ill, Adonai, be strengthened and encouraged so that we may serve by intending and attending to their restoration, serving as an instrument of your healing, and reflect your blessing and goodness in their time of need. For you are the faithful and merciful God of healing. May this come to pass speedily in our day. Praised are you, Adonai, who is the healer of Israel, all people everywhere, and all your creation. And let us say, Amen, the Amen. And for all of those who we have named, and those whose names we still hold in our hearts and in our minds, for them do we intend and pray for a complete and speedy refuah shalema. Amen, the Amen. Shalom, Kingsley. How are you? Let us go to page 22 for the Aleinu. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotze breshit, shelo asanu ki goye haratzot, ולא שמנו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל עמונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו echad. And it is said, and the Lord shall be sovereign over all the earth. And in that day shall the Lord be one, and Adonai's name one. At this time, let us turn our hearts and minds and remember those who have transitioned to the world beyond to their eternal rest. And even though these precious and dearest of souls are no longer with us physically, we know that their legacies, their journeys, their lives are ever, ever imprinted in our hearts and in our minds. Because of them, our lives are changed forever. even with the passage of time, we still hold them ever, ever precious. If you are in mourning or are observing a yard site, please join me now in saying the Mourner's Kaddish, and if you are so inclined, please type in the names of those whose memories you recall this evening. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah v'yalmad divrach ruteh v'yamlich malchuteh v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lameh almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipo'ar v'yirumam v'yitnaseh Yidadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudsha brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiram be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shalamar Rabbah min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Osei shalom b'imramav Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yal kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. Tonight we remember Barbara's son Benjamin, and I know some names went past me, so I'm going to try to catch up with those. In the meantime, okay, here we go. They're loading, so. Sammy, Merv Dickinson, Benny, Mayo, Cantor Royal Rockman, Elijah Cummings, Paula, Becky's Uncle Tom, Leslie Martin, Martin Davison, Joanne Mastro, Robert Levinson, Kobe Bryant, Gianna Bryant, all those who have no one to say Kaddish for them. Balim Katz, and if there are others, please type in their names. Perachaya Bas Friedman and Benjamin. Just make sure I'm not missing any. Other names. Larry Fitzgerald. Josh Vogel, Tyler Terry, Gene Life, Phyllis Rock, Kenneth Kohler, Austin Cohen, Steve Moser, Philip Moore, Harry Mary and Robert Aronofsky, Carol Martin, Martha Allen, Spencer Nelson, Lisa McGowan, Freddie James, Ms. Orlandi, Lorenzo Wright, Norman Love, Angela Joseph McKenzie, Danielle Ben-Leah, John Whitehead, Ellen Ringel, Irving Sanders, Winnie Evans, Tom Doyle, Casey Williams Jr., Lou Bafranco, Rabbi Janie Gracken, Mina Plates, Michael, Arlene Maybloom, Ann Skolnick, Ruth Savin, Audrey McKenzie, Bernice Tunick, Tom Sutphin, Stephanie's brother, Alice's grandmother, those soldiers and warfighters who we've lost, and those who have perished in tragedies of 2020. All souls are with you, O Sovereign. So teach us to number our days that we may apply our hearts into wisdom. And teach us to live wisely and unselfishly, courageously and fruitfully, in truth and in understanding, in love and in peace, so that our remembrance of them will be more than just mere moments of regret, but rather serve as a catalyst for us to live more nobly and more inspired. And may the names of those whose memories we cherish be for us a blessing. And may we become worthy so that those who come after us may likewise remember us for good, as we this day affectionately remember those who were unto us a blessing. And let us say, Amen. Well, Chaverim Mishpacha, we have come to the end of our Maariv service this evening. And as always, it is indeed my pleasure and honor. Of course, Sim Shalom is Maariv services every weeknight, Monday through Thursdays with JSLI rabbis, and Friday nights with Kabbalat Shabbat with Rabbi Blaine. We don't have any holidays this week, but I actually think Tu B'Shvat, now it is. Tu B'Shvat, I believe, begins next Sunday night. So we do have a wonderful holiday coming up. And let's see, Reba, just out of curiosity. No, officially, not really. However, there are some of the rabbis individually trying to develop a Torah study. So, and as that comes forward, we'll keep you posted. So, thank you. Thank you all very much. So, but this week, if you are studying this week's parsha, this week's portion is Bashalach. It's tough to say. It's tough for me to say that I have a favorite parsha, but this is one of my favorite parshiot, and for a couple of reasons. Number one, the Haftorah is about Devorah, my namesake, or who I'm named after. So I just for that reason alone, it's enough for me. But even more than that, we talk about those things that really get us down, and as we're in the middle of all kinds of stuff, as we're trying to get ahead, sometimes it seems like we go 2 steps back, and it can be so discouraging. We have that in this parsha with Bnei Israel trying to leave Egypt as Hashem is actually orchestrating this message to Pharaoh and the Egyptians. Bnei Israel goes through some things actually leaving Egypt. And as they do, one of them is like being trapped between the sea and the wilderness. And these Egyptians trying to come after them. And it's like after everything they've been through, did they come to this, where at the end of the day, they're thinking that, this is it. Moses, why have you brought us here to die? And, I am always captivated by this one part where Moses says, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. For the Egyptians you see today, you will see no more. The Lord will fight for you, and you shall hold your peace. And I honestly think that is one of my most inspirational pasukim of the entire Torah. And there are many I have, but This one is just like, don't give up. Don't be so easy to give up just because things may seem bleak or didn't go your planned way. There is way. And after Moshe Rabbeinu says that, the very next thing Hashem says is, Moses, why are you coming to me? Tell them to go forward. Go in faith. What? That's how this parsha resonates with me. And mind you, there are lots of pieces to this parsha, including everything from, getting over. I mentioned earlier Michamocha coming out of this parsha, and it does. I mentioned or at least we have Bnei Israel being introduced to manna, bread from heaven, so to speak, being introduced here. We have them, of course, complaining about not having water. And so we have, and we start to see pieces of where things start to go off chronologically, where we get a piece here, but we won't get another part of this parsha until much later in the Torah. And so it's very, 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 to me, this parsha has lots of bits and pieces. And then, of course, the Haftarah, where you've got two heroines, who basically saves Israel. So with that, if you are studying this week's parsha, I bid you great study. And if you are in a place where you feel challenged, don't give up. Don't be discouraged. There are lots of things that don't go our way. There are lots of things that don't go as we have planned. But that does not mean that there isn't a plan and that it isn't going to come out in your favor. So just take that message, if nothing else. So with that, I don't know if I'm going to be with you again this week, but certainly next week if I don't see you. So with that, please allow me to bless you with the threefold blessing as we go into our Monday evening or Tuesday morning. Yavrechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha. Shalom. Thank you all so very much. Erev tov, u'layla tov, u'shavua tov, u'boker tov. Please be safe. Please be well. Please be blessed. And most of all, shine your light and be a blessing. God bless you all. I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.